Welcome back to the action here. It is the TUDOR Nazaré Big Wave Challenge, bringing in a new trio. A.Cotton in pink, R.Koxa, V.Faria representing Brazil in the blue. Team yellow, R.Crane out of the UK, Tony A.Laureano from right here in Portugal.
Filming a project with Red Bull, and let's just take a look at this wave here that's live.
Picking up the action here with a beautiful cut down and a swoop on a right-hander with a little bit of foam on the face, but doing really well to deal with that.
Oh my gosh. Well, the film, it's coming out next year.
All right, you got a bit of time, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe get some Nazaré waves in it.
Maybe. Oh my gosh. That was a really nice carve.
He's got some strong legs, hasn't he? And we've seen that's been a feature. You know, we got using it to good effect to redirect that rail. This is our team blue. This is R.Koxa and V.Faria. There's a lot of goofy foots in this heat. Both of these surfers are goofy in this team, as we'll watch a fade into a bowl. Just super cash, and then the wave will get tall, and that hook under the lips somewhere in there. I think it's that R.Koxa bomb. We'll get an ID.
That's shaped up to be a really, really nice ride.
Let's get back out to the boat as we'll watch some live vision right here of L.Crane. And she'll hit that white water hard.
Left. He's out on the left. On the left.
It's a really, really nice ride.
Committed carve with speed to give the redirect for the second bowl as well. Beautiful surfing. The R.Koxa bomb, former Guinness World Record. And he's loved what his career has been able to enjoy and experience here in Nazaré, being based here. There's a lot of people come to do that over the years. Not many do it better than Rodrigo R.Koxa. As we'll pick up live action. And that's V.Faria. Umbo from Scooby up there in the 45s. Pretty solid out of 60.
Just a replay of Blues last. That was a pretty nice takeoff. And
Tony A.Laureano with R.Crane. Another all goofy team. We saw Laura get that wave early on and just get kind of bounced by some crazy moguls in the white water.
Because you have waves coming from every direction, especially when you get closer to the beach in that inside section. Here's Pink, Team Pink on another right.
Carew just ripping in, enjoying himself. He looks loose, doesn't he? Really timing. That's not a survival kind of wave, was it? Just to earwig on the communication. Sound and vision coming together beautifully. Loving these cards. Not the greatest, biggest wave we've ever seen, but how smooth, particularly that first jam that he up there on the fort. Diogo giving the instructions. He's a busy boy, isn't he? J.Carew back again here, and he's got so much time at the top of these waves to throw in some nonchalant kind of S-carves, really just feeling out the board. He's like he's got a new board. He wants to see how it goes.
Exactly.
He's feeling both rails. Realising this is a pretty good way to earn a living. This is a fun job to have. It's serious as well, but I think Cotty in that really good space at the moment. But Carew, he's loving this. Just carving up a storm. So picking him up again. He's been, here we go, Team Blue in action here. V.Faria. Absolutely charging down a wave at warp speed, gets the bunny hop, deals with some major bumps. This one will bend out to sea. He'll get the kick out. So first part of your job done in terms of getting to the shoulder. They really, well, they weren't alone as such. There weren't many other crews back then, and he's still enjoying his surf, and he's on the road. This is another look at V.Faria.
Yeah, this is just such a nice line, and a pretty solid wave. Just catches air right there, which is crazy just to see these guys toying with the waves out here once they...
This looks like him right now. So here's A.Cotton with just under 12 on the clock, and he'll wait, and then there's the squirt of speeds, and he's on a right-hander here. And he'll fade a long way back, look both ways, and he'll actually go left on a big high line with a massive speed pump. Cotton, a great line across a massive section. What a ride for A.Cotton. That was commitment right there, Izzy. Then have to get blown up. Let's get another look. Talk us through it, Izzy.
Yeah, so he kind of starts to take off fading right and then cuts back and goes left, and you know, he goes up the face for a little check snap and drops to the bottom, and I think unfortunately he maybe just lost some of his speed going that low on the wave, and it just completely swallowed him.
Gets this pump in here. I mean, this is mad. Imagine, I mean, you've experienced that. I'm just imagining that feeling of when you realize, all right, I'm straightening out here. This is a closeout and I can't get where I want to go, which is out there to the shoulder. Back on the ski, getting picked up, being patient, bomb out the back. Yes, looks like Team Blue, looks like R.Koxa again on the rope. Rodrigo, R.Koxa out of Brazil.
Wow, that was a very large wave.
What the wave's gonna do. We'll have another look here at Rodrigo.
Yeah, this was an absolute bomb. Really nice, committed takeoff, and just read that wave really well and gets out of there safely. I mean, you can just see the board chattering, like how much speed these guys are carrying. It goes.
Hits the gas. Oh, just not quite getting there.
Seems like that wave just rolled right under them, or almost kind of swung in the wrong direction.
The festive season and big wave season, and L.Crane out of the UK. Nice fade back, has a look over the right shoulder, and then driving off the bottom, looking again on a bottom of a wave for Laura, with loads of speed and momentum and style as well. Clean kick out. How good does that feel for Laura?
I love to see that.
So in nice and early, and then setting up this line, and you know, there is a bit of unpredictability anyway, particularly at Nazaré, but that wave, the kind of read on it for her was one of those ones that did line up for her, so she could pick her line and kind of commit to it. Yeah,
she didn't go too deep, which I think right now is really smart, just to get a good score on the board, and yeah, it was a nice size wave, clean on the face.
Right, 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 still going, right, 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 right there in front of you, is out, in front of you.
Yeah, love the energy from this. Really are a unit. You know, you change partner. This is a relatively late call-up. Benlar getting injured quite late. J.Carew coming in. But these guys look like they're really in tune with each other, which is so crucial out here in what is a team sport.
Yeah, 100. It's just like you have to trust that person with your life, you know. And I think is super important, and it seems like they're working really well together.
R.Crane again here on another solid looking left that goes dark. She gets to the bottom of the bowl, kind of mid-face, back into the lip. She'll go flying out of that lip through the heaviest draining closeout section. Actually kind of did a big ollie out the back on the jet ski, didn't he? But being exactly in position for this pickup. I know he's driving something that he's really had to work on.
Wow, yeah, I'm so happy to see Laura on another wave here. You know, she had a tough go the first half of the heat, but these last 2 waves of hers have been really well ridden, and gets out of there clean and picked up really quickly. And once again, you can just see how fast these surfers are going. It is so hard to navigate that and stay calm.
They're leading this one. They've got some decent numbers on the board. We've got more action from A.Cotton once again. Just a quick in and out for Cotty, but how good does this feel for him and to surf a heat where he's made all of his waves and he's just really well connected, because it can easily go the other way. And his driving was under a little bit of scrutiny. I don't know if anyone saw HBO's 100-foot wave. I mean, he kind of got fired for some of his driving in that, but I mean, look, he's looking like he's doing a great job out here, and he's put her on some amazing waves. He's stoked.